We're live. Hello, welcome. I'm Cindy Howes from Club Passim, and this is another Passim Streams. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have a really wonderful set ahead of us from Ordinary Elephant, who are coming all the way from Louisiana, where it is very warm, and they are making a great sacrifice where they have turned off their window unit during the stream so that we can all enjoy their music without the low-level anger hum of a wall unit in the background. So before we get to our set tonight, I got a couple of announcements to make. We are relaunching the Pear Fund and having a party on Saturday night, 7 o'clock. We're actually going to be streaming from an empty Club Passim. We're relaunching our Passim Emergency Artist Relief, or Pear Fund, which helps musicians that have lost gig income during this pandemic. In about 3 months, we helped distribute $115,000 for musicians in our community. And this Saturday, July 18th, Matt Smith will be live from an empty Club Passim, playing some favorite videos from the Keep Your Distance Fest, welcoming Hank Wonder performing live in the club, and premiering a very special Bruce Coburn video. You can find details at our website, passim.org. Something else fun that is happening is Lori McKenna Week, starting on Monday on Passim's social media. It's Lori McKenna Week, so we're celebrating our favorite singer-songwriter from Stoughton, Massachusetts, on the occasion of her new album, The Balladeer. Club Passim is proud to be Lori's home venue, where she's played for over 20 years. You can watch our social media for special throwback Lori pictures, album giveaways, and exclusive videos from Passim musicians wishing Lori a happy release day. And make sure you catch Lori during her album release stream. Lori McKenna will be streaming live from an empty Club Passim on Friday, July 24th at 8 o'clock Eastern, and you can find details at passim.org. All right, I think it's time to bring in our friends, Ordinary Elephant. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Welcome. Excited to hear you perform, and I will let you take it away.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Cindy. I love your description of the anger hum of the of the AC. That's a good description of it. Yeah. So I'm Crystal. This is my husband, Pete.
Yeah.
We are Ordinary Elephant, and we are honored to be coming to you as part of Passim Streams. We're going to start out with one I wrote for my mama after he untangles himself from his headphones.
Got it. I'm a professional.
We promise.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Eggshell white, paint in your hair, dirt beneath your nails, and years on the back of your head. Some things can't wash clean, but some will stick around. Blades of St. Augustine cannot break. I come from hardwood, I come from never giving up, I come from you. I built cities from sidewalk chalk and sail the world in a cardboard boat. Hope I always dream that big. I put the whole damn kitchen in every pot of cold blood soup. Hope I always put everything I got into what I do. Some things can't wash clean, some will stick around. Every chamber of my heart bears the mark of what I come from. Sometimes the world falls apart, but I guess that's what it takes to find the part cannot break. We cannot break. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Oh, we can see our comments. Excellent. Hi, Jill. Thank you. We this next song, it's so interesting how the meaning of things and songs can, or the weight of them can change as your life experiences change. And did you drop something?
Yeah, but I got another.
Okay, good.
I was prepared.
This next song we usually intro by saying it's kind of what you get when you mix depression and a grocery store. And that just has a whole new level of weight here in 2020 that I had no idea would ever hold that kind of twist on it. Parking lot, and a blackbird with a new batch of friends. The engine's off, my seatbelt's still on, gathering up the energy to go in. There's a shopping cart, the 4 o'clock surge, telling the light where to land. Fingers back and forth between the steering wheel and the seat. Wish that car could talk to my hands. I know where to go, I don't know how. I'm just a shadow trying to get off the ground. Grocery store greeter, got yellow vest, you can see her, waiting to be hospitable. My best to reciprocate, fake a frugal smile, not sure who's more uncomfortable. The produce is impossible, can't make decisions on a good day. What am I supposed to do now? All these artificial people, this artificial light, yeah, I don't feel like myself anyhow. and what's behind it. Suspend it on a shelf, waiting to expire or be brought back to life. There's a tap on my shoulder, concerned voice in my ear. Is there something I can help you find? Guess I look confused, a little bit lost. Maybe it's just how I look in this light. I know where to go, I don't know how. I'm just a shadow trying to get off the ground. I know where to go, I don't know how. I'm just a shadow trying to get off the ground. I'm gonna say hi to Spring. I saw her comment there, all the way from Austin, Texas.
There's someone from Mexico here. That's cool.
Mexico. Hello, Oscar. Thanks for joining us.
That's on YouTube. In case the people on
Ah.
Facebook are wondering.
Yeah, so it's cool with StreamYard. You can see comments from multiple everywhere that the stream is going, which is a very cool concept.
You're a cool concept.
I don't even know how to respond to that. We've reached that level of quarantine, folks. Yeah, so back in March, we flew all the way to Australia. We had a tour booked there, and things had not completely fallen out yet, and everything seemed like we should still go, and so we did. And we played one show and one secret show. And then
That's a secret.
I know. They don't know where it was. And then we had to turn around and come home, fly back across the ocean 5 days later, because everything was shutting down. And it was, we were so grateful to be able to get back home. And, you know, there's all the adrenaline of getting home and like, okay, yeah, we made it. All right. And then you get home and it's like, whoa, you really start like feeling the weight of all the things that we are facing. And I was just sitting on our porch one day and just kind of trying to take it all in. And the song came finding its way out. It's a newer song called Once Upon a Time. Tell me that story again, darling. The one where we all end up alright. Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true once upon a time? I'll keep keeping up with the laundry. You'll keep keeping up with the car. I guess things aren't really changing here. It sure feels like they are. It sure feels like they are. Got good dogs, got a good porch. Got eyes to see and we've got a good view. Got ears to hear and we are listening. The truth is not something we can choose. The truth is not
not something we can choose. Tell me that story again, darling. One where we all end up alright. Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Tell me that story again, darling. Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time? Wasn't it true? Wasn't it true once upon a time?
Thank y'all for being here with us tonight. It's always a lot to, it's like, oh, just an hour show, but there all the tech setup, which I am so lucky to have this person to do that. It's a lot getting it all figured out and set up, and it can be.
I probably make it more complicated than it needs to be.
That's okay. Any of it is complicated to me, so. But it can be like, gosh, stressful getting all the stuff. But then when we sit in these chairs and get to share the songs, it's just kind of like a switch flips, and it's wonderful to be here in our house with you. Because our dogs, they're over it. They don't really. Oh man, I wish you could see them right now, but we can't move the camera, or else that just wouldn't work. But one of them is on their back with the feet up in the air, and they're just
Too much.
they aren't interested anymore. Well, there's so much. There's so many heavy things happening right now, and a lot of it can make all of us feel like you want to lose hope sometimes. And for me, it has where a bright spot has been is seeing what feels like a shift in the collective white conscience. That there are more of us white people out there actively seeking out the anti-racist work that needs to be done to elicit true and meaningful change in this country and in the world. And just more of them, us owning up to and accepting the fact that there is a whole lot of work to be done, and that a lot of that work is internal work, and that it is well beyond time for us to put down our defensive walls and really look inward and look at those unconscious biases and things we've been conditioned to think and believe that can be so incredibly harmful to other people. And this next song that we're going to do it's not my personal story, but I'm honored that this song chose me to be the conduit out into the world. We wrote it a few years ago out in the Gennady Mountains of West Texas, and it speaks to the fact that our environments, be it your home or school or community, can absolutely be the reason that these biases and the way we react to things, it can be the reason that they exist, but it cannot be an excuse.
Excuses are easy when everything's on the line. These Montana magpies, they're black, they're white. Feathers sitting side by side, bringing unknown offering, something we should try. Was he a monster or a martyr? Depends on who you ask. But once it's done, you can't take it back. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for the color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars that we keep. My father always said, but he never did get old enough for that. Every Sunday afternoon, them shirt cowboy out in the sun, throwing shadows in an axe. There's a tool for every job and a job for every man. Be careful what you put in your hands. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? Hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for the color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars that we keep. These times are hard, and it's harder to heal when where you were born decides what you fear. It's time to be a brother, not my father's son. I was born to be a bigot, but that don't mean that I am one. I put my boots on just the same, and when the day is done, I pray for you, my son. How can I keep my mind open if my eyes are closed? It's hard to hide the hate when there's no love to show. How can I nail a man up for the color of his skin? Knock him down, make him pay for my father's sin. And I am starting to see we are all the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. 'Cause we are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the scars that we keep. We are the color of the sc
We're gonna, something that we do other than write songs, something that I did before I wrote songs, as I wrote poetry. It's kind of where I was a writer before I picked up an instrument, and that's something I've continued doing. And we ended up putting some of my poetry together into a book that I'm going to read something from right now for you. And we usually bring these around with us when we're touring, so they're just in a closet right now. But we'd be happy to mail you one if you would like one. I'm going to read one that I don't read this one very often. I don't know why, but we've being at home. We've had time to do work on house projects and stuff. Over the last several days, my parents they live right down the road, which is where I grew up, about 30 minutes from here. They've been helping us build it. It's called a lean-to. I know some people don't know what that is, and some people
You can either use a hyphen or a space or nothing.
There are different ways to do it. But basically, we have a shed outside, like a little
Prefab, wooden shed.
Yeah, and we're building a little, almost like a patio cover, like some posts and a little roof, so we can put our lawnmower under there and all kinds of stuff. So we've been working on that, and it reminded me of this one. It's called "It's How." Thwack, 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 echoing from the backyard. So open, I'm not sure what the sound is bouncing off of. Metal being bent to make something bigger. I smell pork roast and potatoes being cooked. Enough for every eye that is bigger than its fellow stomach. They are always making something bigger than themselves. It's how they work. It's how they live. It's how they teach. Whether with hammer or hands or words, what they build will last lifetimes. I'm glad that mine is one of them. So yeah, we're back in a house. There may be people here who are like, "Wait, what? You have a house?"
And there may be people like, "Wait, you didn't used to have it?"
Yeah. So for the 5 years previous to now, we were living on the road full time in an RV, and with our dogs. So we're those sorts of crazy dog people.
Dog nomads.
Yeah. But we planned it right somehow without knowing that this was going to happen, that we were going to need a place to be, hunkering down in. We decided to get a place, and we are so thankful for that now. But back before, when we were going the other way, when we had a house and we were getting the RV, we got rid of a lot of stuff. You realize how much you have that you do not actually need. And now we're just accumulating those things again, now that we have a place.
It's nice not having it for a while.
But as we were going through all this stuff, there's a whole, it wasn't just like moving to a smaller apartment. There's a different aspect of it, that RVs have weight ratings that you have to adhere to. And so as we're going through all of our stuff, we had to we had to say, is this worth the weight of it to bring along with us? And the play on that phrase got stuck in my songwriter brain. I started thinking about all sorts of things that have weight beyond the physical. And we ended up with this song.
Thinking things only a kid can. You're 6 years old, but someday you'll be standing where I am. More of a man, more you won't understand. You will wonder if it's worth the wait. The worry wears you down. Half your life spent figuring out how to make the other half count. You can count on asking yourself if what you're doing is enough. If you're anything like me, when you grow up. Scattered puzzle on the table, the pictures start to take shape. Every piece has a place to fall, but you've got mistakes to make. There ain't enough to bend, pure enough to break. You will wonder if it's worth the wait. The worry that wears you down. Have your life spent figuring out how to make the other half count. You can count on asking yourself if what you're doing is enough. If you're anything like me, when you grow up, you will question the fight and how it is won. You will fight the question of whether it can be done to keep kind. All that rises from your chest to your tongue. Don't ever let your words undo the work you've done. Sunlight through the kitchen window, your shadow stands up taller than you. 36 years old, but someday I will stand up taller too. For the talk I talk is something I live up to. 'Cause I still wonder if it's worth the wait. Worry wears me down. I'm still figuring out how to make it all count. And I can count on asking myself if what I'm doing is too much. Let you be who you want to be when you grow up.
Oh, hey, Shelly. It's good to see you here. Did you see that? I don't know if you know who that, but that's who that is. Shelly from Colorado.
Right.
Good
Cool.
to see you here.
I bet Cedar Edge would be a nice place to be right now,
It would be.
weather-wise.
It is incredibly hot and humid in this city-state right now.
City-state.
And we bought an older house, and so it doesn't have central air. It's just got window units, and so, as Cindy said at the beginning, we had to turn off the anger hum of the of the AC so that you don't hear it. So we apologize if you can see how much we're sweating. We're gonna do a pretty new song right now. We hadn't really been playing this one out too much. Funny, playing it out. We haven't been playing it to our camera. But it is one. I will take this opportunity to mention we have something called a Patreon page, which is basically an online community that allows artists to create these communities where people can, in exchange for a monthly donation of their choosing, you get new art that artists are making. So you either get early access to things that are going to be public or exclusive things that are never going to be public. And the song we're going to do is one that we've put on our Patreon page, but we haven't played it out too much yet.
Someone, actually, that notification that buzzed earlier, that was someone joining our Patreon.
Well, that's lovely. Whoever that was, thank you. That's I didn't turn off the notifications on my phone. And
You actually did. I don't know why it was coming through.
Okay, I thought I did, but I wasn't gonna say that.
I checked. That's what I was doing on the phone earlier.
Yeah, so we're incredibly thankful to have this place that we're in and to be able to to stay home and do our best to stay safe and keep other people safe. And all the things that we feel so grateful for, we simultaneously, I found myself, especially it comes in waves, but especially at the beginning of all of this, I found myself feeling equally, if not more, guilty for those exact same things. And I came into our house one day. We have this little junk drawer with papers and pens and Sharpies, and I drew this little, I don't know how well that's coming up, but I drew this little Venn diagram so I don't know if you can read it, but it says gratitude, and it says guilt on this side, and in the middle it says you are here. Because it just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like a map at that moment for what I was feeling. Just those were the overwhelming things that were moving me at that time. And the song came out of it.
It was a well, still asked for what I wanted, so river not to tell. She holds him for a moment, like a breath before a sigh. The water went up fast behind my eyes. We both let him go, we both let him be. We both know better than to try to stop something so free. How tall they get, but it's time to turn over the dirt, bring up what's buried, to let my bad choices breathe until they're clean. I got nowhere to go, no one else to be, never known better, always I hide myself from me. As I kick against what's coming, I got friends on the front line, food on my plate, I got sun to squint my brow, a place to call home, bed to rest my bones, sacrifices from most strangers and I can count. No matter how I hide, what I need still finds me. Something that I've built, can feel the line blurring between gratitude and guilt. They overlap in circles like a Venn diagram. Paralyzed in the middle, mumbling about how lucky I am. So I guess this is a prayer for patience and mercy, as I learn that this is grief. It's okay to be here.
Oh, thanks, Cindy, for posting our Patreon link there. Appreciate that. Seems like most most songs end up a lot of songs end up being about human interaction or human relationships in some way. You know, they don't have to be a love song or a breakup song per se, but it kind of seems like it always still comes down to your relationship with another person or with yourself. But our relationships with animals can be pretty important too. Say the people with a house full of dogs.
And cows for neighbors.
And cows for neighbors. We love our cow neighbors. We wrote a horse song. It's called Harriet.
1, 2, 3.
Days when horses rode, man made the wind, the north became our lead, and the west turned its back on the sun again. We moved like widowed water, sped by melted stone in the days when horses rode. Feet squeezed their belches, their feet belt through the dirt. No line between man and beast, who one with the earth. Down narrow mountain pass, you would never make it through alone in the days when horses rode. Oh, my sweet Harriet, she turned like a rhyme that you hear and can't forget. Faster than your last drink goes dry, fast enough to save your life. Broken spirits carried home, broken men and broken bones, losing heroes again in the middle of the main road. Breaking the news we'd known for weeks, women and children with tear-stained cheeks in the days when horses rode. Oh, my sweet Harriet, she turned like a rhyme that you hear and can't forget. Faster than your last drink goes dry, fast enough to save your life. And my man went back to work, tending the farm in the past. Till she walked alone past the boundary line, I knew not to follow after. There were things that were hard to believe and things that you had to in the days when horses rode. Oh, my sweet Harriet, she turned like a rhyme that you hear and can't forget. Faster than your last drink goes dry, fast enough to save your life. Fast enough to save your life.
The cows are gonna want their own song now. Our cow neighbors, we are fortunate and do not have human neighbors. We don't have houses right next door to us. We have a pasture full of cows.
Mostly mamas,
Mostly mamas. And there's a bunch of
calves,
babies right now.
one bull. He's a sweet bull.
He is.
Not the brightest bull.
He is not. He doesn't seem too intelligent. He's sweet though.
Yeah.
Kansas is checking in. Thanks for being here. You always, on these streams you see people, oh, hi from so-and-so, and we so look forward to hopefully one day being able to say hi from those places too.
When we're there.
When we're, right,
Yeah.
be able to head back to all these wonderful
That'd be
places.
cool to go down to Mexico.
Yeah.
Play some shows in Mexico.
But until then, we are so thankful for places like Passim who are allowing us to share songs with you.
Passim's so awesome. They have a music school, and they do scholarships for artists and probably other things that I don't even know about.
Yeah.
But they're also forging ahead digitally, which is
It's a lot to take on.
it's so much.
And we're so thankful to them, and we're very happy to be sharing this night. So any donations that are sent are going to be split with the venue to help them sustain right now too. So.
Jenny was a good woman, James was a gentleman. Pushed hard against the pushback, they loved like porcelain. It was a work of art, got stronger under fire. Got judged for being what it was worth the fight. Don't forget what you come from. Don't forget what you come from. Jenny showed up at 16. James was born right down the street to a name that told him who he should be. The things you didn't do, people you didn't talk to. Jenny and James, they didn't care who knew. Don't forget what you come from. Don't forget what you come from. Jenny kept a diary, James just kept it in. Everybody's got their own way, dealing with where they've been. They left before he got here. She left her the words to read. I give you her name to remind you of who you can be. Don't forget what you come from. 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 Don't forget what you come from.
We're gonna do another new song. I mentioned earlier about, before we played our songs, Scars We Keep, talking about that, the shift in the collective white conscience that's happening right now. And it's something that I'm feeling that shift in myself and becoming aware of a lot of things that I have had the privilege to not have to not have to deal with. And as a naturally introverted and quiet person who likes to keep the peace and doesn't like conflict and confrontation, I've realized that I can be a very dangerous person. That a quiet, not speaking up when you need to can be incredibly dangerous and harmful. And that's something that I'm realizing that I can do, have done, and that's something that I want and will change. And this song came out recently as a result of starting to, process everything that's happening.
System built up broken in a game that's fixed. Why can't we diagnose it for the cancer that it is? Stop lying to its children, they're the way to roam. Yeah, it'll be good as new real soon. Back alley crime spilling out on the sidewalk, or into a driver's seat, or while jogging down the street, or just sleeping with the lights off. History repeating, the pain long since out of it. They scrawled it out in blood, kept writing down what we should think. I didn't ask for it to be this way. Here it is, here it is. More silence ain't gonna make it change. It's getting caught on camera for all the world to see. Million pixels, 1,000 words shouting at us from the screen, screaming out what we could have heard if we had been listening to years of black voices and what a quiet knee in a field might really mean. There's no rug to sweep it under, a twist of words to make it right. The truth staring us down like a mirror in the morning light. Can't be unseen, can't be undone. Can't call it a lesson learned if it doesn't teach anyone. I didn't ask for it to be this way. Here it is, here it is. More silence ain't gonna make it change.
we have time for a couple more songs. Thank you all for joining us from wherever it is you're joining us from, either Facebook or YouTube. And thank you again to Passim, and Matt and Abby and Cindy and all the other people who are such a big part of that are behind the scenes that we don't know about. Do you want to do yeah.
Yeah. You said a couple more.
Well, and that one.
Oh, and that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Having a little band meeting here. We this is an older tune of ours that we wrote for when we need to hear it. We need to be reminded that comparison is the thief of joy. It's so easy to you see someone else doing something that you love to do, and they're doing it really well. It's hard to not compare yourself, at least for a minute. We try to get away from that. It's easy to do in the musician world. There's so many wonderful artists and musicians out there.
If you just stay on this page.
Right. Just if you come to the to the Passim page every day, you will see so many of them. We did write it in tune though, so we're gonna play it in tune also.
I don't know about that. Never wrote it too.
Probably did.
One, two, three.
Over in the corner, like an old bar stool, he held me up right when I needed him to. He said, "Listen up, my friend. Let me tell you what I know. You can wish you were someone else, then you gotta let it go. 'Cause that's a good way to get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you." We ain't playing a game, we ain't running a race. It's a way of life, boy. You just gotta find your place. Used to be like you, sit here in the door, watching in the spotlight, pick myself apart. That's a good way to get a bad start. I don't care what straw you drew. Gotta let it make the best of you. You don't need to bring down the house if you can bring it inside. When they bring down the lights, then the room went dark. I could barely see his face. Picked up his old Martin box, ready for the stage. He said, "Let me ask you this. What you gonna do? You pick yourself up or find a crack to fall through? 'Cause that's a good way to get
Uno mas.
Should I?
Sure, read.
Yeah.
Read a poem. We'll play a short ending.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll read you one more from here, and then we'll send you off with a little short tune. This is one I wrote shortly after my grandmother passed away. We went to their workshop / outdoor kitchen catch-all building out behind their house, and I wrote this one. It's called Yardstick. Leaning up against the worn wooden wall, it's 3 feet on the concrete. Numbers and notches, so orderly along the side, a contrast to the space. Black ink or paint in the grooves that told it where to be, making marks for measuring. It was probably made for fabrics, but was more often used for fish. So many cleaned and cooked in this workshop that was a satellite extension of that house, where there are only cobwebs and quiet now. But if I close my eyes and hold my breath, I can smell the cornmeal and red pepper. I can hear the fuzzy crack of fish hitting hot oil. I open my eyes and pick up this aging yardstick, still sturdy in my weak and weepy hands. And I'm thankful that some things can't be measured. So that we have these poetry books, and we have CDs if you're still into CDs, and t-shirts. And,
If you wear clothes.
if you wear clothes, which a lot of people aren't doing these days. Being home. And we also do handwritten lyrics or poetry, either for yourself or as a gift. So those are all at our store at ordinaryelephant.net. You can find it there. And we'll send you out with this little one that we wrote out in West Texas. We were feeling particularly thankful for all those big things out in nature that just make you feel so incredibly small in the best way possible. And West Texas certainly makes you feel that way.
I wonder if Steve Cox is in West Texas.
Oh, I don't know.
Or if
Texas.
he's in Central Texas.
I don't know.
Or the Gulf Coast.
There are so many places to be in Texas. Well, thank you all for joining us this evening, and we hope to see you out there one day.
Hold on. That sounded bad, didn't it?
I didn't notice. I'm just accustomed to hearing banjo all the time,
Hey.
though, so.
Sorry, I know there's probably like a TV show coming on soon.
that we're keeping.
Remember when Game of Thrones?
We played a show.
competing with
Yep,
Game of
we
Thrones
played a
every
show
Sunday?
on the same, but we played a show on the night of the finale. And actually, a lot of people still came out.
It was before, right?
Nope. It
After?
was overlapping.
No, that was the week before, and no one came to that.
It's all a blur. In the belly of this canyon carved by the hands of the Rio Grande, 1,000 miles from what I once called home, I'm just a speck on this West Texas wind, blowing through these hills of stone. When I feel like next to nothing, next to something like that, I know there's nothing I need I don't already have. Talking about tomorrow, looking at a sky full of past. The only thing that's new is the moon. Our eyes collect the light of stars born 3 million years ago, showing up as we are passing through.
When I feel like next to nothing, next to something like that, I know there's nothing I need I don't already have. So thank you for taking me to the trees and where the mountains talk to me. Time ain't slowing down, guess you and I better learn to. Cause what's the worth of living through a life that cannot catch up with you?
Thanks so much for joining us, y'all.
I think Cindy's gonna.
Yeah,
come
I
back
think
on.
Cindy's going to come back on the screen.
That's right. Hello.
Magically.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Pete and Crystal of Ordinary Elephant. There is still time to make a donation. We're suggesting $18 tonight, and when you think about it, that we had about maybe 50 or 60 people watching, and maybe about like 15% of those will make a donation. So if you're still watching and what I just said hit you right here, this is where you donate. Passim.org/stream, suggested donation $18, and we'll be splitting it tonight with Pete and Crystal. I don't know if anyone else could hear this, but I can hear because I got my headphones in, I can hear the bugs in the background singing
yeah,
along.
Tons of cicadas outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I was
and
wondering
the,
if people could hear them, actually.
And the last song, one of our dogs decided
heard-
to,
To Yeah.
Walk
trot
in,
around.
all the clicking. on
Yeah, they were like, okay, guys, wrap it up. Time for
Yeah.
bed. Yeah. It was so wonderful. Thank you so much. And you, again, please make a donation, passim.org/stream. Suggested donation $18 tonight. This is Ordinary Elephant's Patreon. You can check it out right here at this website. And then the store is also up. Look at that, guys.
Look at-
I'm like a
man.
TV producer.
I
Man.
know. We need to bring you onto our team.
Sure. I am available. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We'll hope to see you in person in the club, and take care. Turn that air conditioner on.
Cool. Thanks.
All right. Good night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.